So 2012 has been a pretty exciting year for Gary Hill PR. We've done a lot of press releases and a lot of campaigns. The first one was the campaign for Clark Colborne's second album, again, and it was a cool one. We had a lot of good stuff with that. That album was released in January, and we launched that campaign shortly after. And then our next campaign was for a Magellan single cover of Dust in the Wind, and that was in May. Then in June, we did a campaign for the reissue of the Sacred Heart album, which is quite cool. That features Byron Nemeth, and good album. You guys should check it out. Next up, we had a campaign for Magellan's cover of the Beatles song Hello Goodbye, which that was in June also. Another great tune. And we had a campaign in June also for the Six Elements album, Primary Elements, which features Stanley Whitaker of Happy the Man fame. And then next up, we had also in June a campaign for the brand new single from Magellan, Keep It. Good tune. Don't forget you can check Magellan out at MagellanSongs.com. And the next campaign we did was actually for a reissue of one of my first album. And you can check my stuff out. I'll give you a link in a little bit here. But in any event, that was Excursions. That was at the end of June. And the next one we did was for the If EP from Six Elements. That was the beginning of July. And you can check them out at sixelementsmusic.com. And the next thing we did was for Clark Colborne's cover of Eleanor Rigby as a digital single. That was in July also. Be sure to check Clark out at clarkplaysguitar.com. And then there was more of my stuff coming out. Earth Part 1 came back in print in August, and we did a campaign for that. And Earth Part 2 came out a couple weeks later, and we did a campaign for that one. Then my album Miscellaneous came out in September, and we did a campaign for that one. There's even a cool video that you can check out. If you go there, by the way, all these should be available at Amazon.com, all these albums. But YouTube, you'll see this video in the same YouTube channel that the video here is going to be posted, so you can check that out. It gives some insight into what went on into that making of that album. And then Superstition single from Clark Colborne came out in September, and we did a campaign for that. There's also, on the same YouTube channel, there's a cool sampler for Clark Colborne. You can check that video out. And we did, in September, a single for Corvus Stone. We did a campaign for that, Ice King. And there's a lot of cool stuff there. The website for Corvus Stone, I'm going to zoom in on it here because it's easier for me to show it to you that way than it is to try to say it. And there you go. Although you can go to facebook.com/CorvusStone, and that'll get you there. Our next campaign for the year was my new single, which was based on the H.P. Lovecraft story, The Music of Eric Zahn. And you'll also find that I had, by that point, have a Facebook page, facebook.com, Music of G.W. Hill. So you can check that out there. And then Corvus Stone, we did a campaign for the next single, a song called Cinema. And we did a campaign for their next single in October also, which was You're So Wrong. It's a cover of the song by Black Widow. And next up, we did in October My Deja Vu release, which is a compilation album. And then there was the debut album from Corvus Stone, the entire album. We did a campaign for that. And then we did several campaigns because each of the artists I work with, or several of the artists I work with, provided songs for the There Is Hope disaster relief album to help the victims of Hurricane Sandy. For more information on that album, what you want to do is go to thereishoperecords.com, and you should be able to find it. If you go to /album disaster relief USA, I'm going to kind of close in on that for you here, and you can see the link. I'll put it also in the comments on this video, so that one's there. Don't forget, you can check out all this stuff in other videos on my channel as well. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Lots of cool stuff there. Alright, that's it for now. I just want to wish everybody a happy new year, and I hope it's a great year for everyone. Look forward to some good campaigns next year and some great music. Thanks. Bye.